Hey, Brandon Ford here. Today I'm going to be selling you the 2019 Toyota Tacoma. Now you may be wondering why this particular vehicle is my choice. I like to start out by just looking at it. Now, J.D. Power Awards, or J.D. Power has actually awarded this particular brand and model multiple times. Toyota is one of the highest rated brands there is. Kelley Blue Book has this as one of the few trucks that actually holds their value for a long time. Now, follow me here. What you're going to see here is a good side profile of it. Now, this particular model is a short bid, so that's usually your standard. They call it the short bid. The long bid's a lot more elongated. It's a lot more exaggerated. Now, when you're dealing with a truck like this is the perfect truck for living kind of inside the city. You know, that's the key to this. Now I'm going to go over these three topics that are best for the Toyota Tacoma. Number one, use. Now when you have a truck, you're going to do truck things. Truck things like hauling trash, truck things like pulling things. This is the perfect truck for use. Number two, its ability to function in both city and rural areas. That's a very big deal, especially when you're dealing with a mid-sized truck. And number three, how it compares to the competition. Now we're going to start out with use. Now, this is a very durable truck. It's a very good truck. It's going to hold its value. But the nice thing is, let's go check out this bid here. Nice thing is, very versatile truck. We have a decent sized bid right about here. You have enough, you can fit your grill in here. You can fit, I think I've had up to 10 bags of trash personally in this. Another great thing is you can add attachments like this nice tonneau cover. Very susceptible to that. Also, this is a off-brand cover, but they do sell Toyota brand covers at the dealership. This was actually bought at the Toyota of Elizabeth City dealership where they sell the brand. Continuing on now. Now you kind of see the function here. They also come usually standard with the trailer hitch. This is a mid-sized truck, so the nice thing about a mid-sized truck is you can kind of fit into areas that you can't fit your normal trucks. The one downside is you can't tow as much as, say, your standard full-size truck. But here you can, I know we've, in this one, I actually have another one back home. We've hauled about 3 ATVs at once, no problem, no squat. So I say for use-wise, this has to be the best in its class. It outclasses the Ranger. It has about the same size engine, and it outclasses the Colorado. Okay, now continuing on, we're going to go back to this shot here. Use in rural and city areas. As you know, there's a little bit of dust, there's a little bit of dirt. I don't just live in Greenville, North Carolina. I also live in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. So I'm not always in the city. Elizabeth City is called Elizabeth City, but it's a lot of fields. I actually live on a nice little piece of land. We can take this anywhere, drive it anywhere. Four-wheel drive is included with this model. That's a big deal, especially when you are rolling through, you know, flood areas, muddy areas, areas that aren't fun for you. And I will say the biggest thing about this is, if you just look at the size of it, we're gonna say it's about 2 to 3, 2.5 people lengths. The nice thing about the size of this is the size of your standard SUV. So it's kind of like having a RAV4, but without the back of it, you know, you just got a bit. You can park this anywhere where you would put a RAV4, your Subaru Outback. It's, honestly, in my opinion, it's probably one of the better trucks for living in the city. Great. Speaking of RAV4s, there's a RAV4 right there. They have a puppy too. So this is probably one of the best trucks you have for the city, especially when you're dealing with, you know, an area like Greenville where you're either gonna have a parking garage or you're gonna be parallel parking. Very good for that. Also comes with a rear backup camera. Very good thing. That comes standard on these models. The only thing they're lacking is automatic headlights. But the nice thing about automatic headlights are, we've gone years with it. If you're gonna have a truck, you can already manage yourself on that. And the final thing is, how does it compare to the competition? Now, we're dealing with Toyota here. Toyota is known for one thing better than anybody else, and that's durability. Now, you're probably gonna see this truck, this particular model, is gonna be out here for about, I'd say 15 years. And it's not gonna just probably be mine for 15 years. It's gonna be somebody else's for 15 years. You know, it's gonna go around. They're known for their durability. They're known to last long. it's a hold up look. You know, you go through, I would say here, you go through your local area, you're gonna see a lot of older Toyota Tacomas. You know why you see a lot of old Toyota Tacomas? Because you have limited engine problems, you have limited callbacks, and it's just one of those trucks that lasts. That's really what Toyota is, and that's the key that you get with a Toyota engineered car, especially a truck like this. You're gonna get a product that's gonna last for a long time, and I cannot emphasize how long it will last. Look at the Camrys that are out there right now. You'll find a 1995 Camry in any driveway in America, it feels like nowadays. See? So, to recap, I'm telling you right now, Toyota Tacoma is without a doubt the most useful midsize truck in America. It's one of the perfect trucks you can have for living in the city and living in an area that's maybe a little bit more rural, with a little bit of dust, a little bit of mud. And when you compare it to the competition, and we're gonna run that through right now, when you compare it to the competition, your Colorados of the world, your Rangers of the world they just released, they're not gonna have the same durability that you get from here. And you know, I don't think it's always about power. I don't think it's always about, you know, if it can handle the best. If not, if it can, you know, corner. It's a truck. You're not gonna drive it like it's a race car. This is, without a doubt, the most consistent truck that you would have on the market right now when you compare it to something like that. It's got a good body. It handles very well for its maker. So to recap, this is my 2019 Toyota Tacoma. I believe it's the best truck on the market in the mid-size bracket. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you go out and buy one yourself.